I'm Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you're nerding out with Rickshaw. I don't know. We haven't really even talked about this, but like maybe we should just do a couple of live shows on the YouTube where we talk about all the fun stuff, and then we do a couple on here where we react to some videos and stuff. So, what do you think about that, Toby?
I
Does that
like it.
sound
I like it. I
fun?
think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Spread it out a
change
little,
it
you
up a
know?
little. I mean, I've had a lot of fun doing it every week, but like we've consecutively done it for like almost 2 months without missing any days, and I just feel like sometimes there's like absolutely no one in chat. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah.
Just gotta keep
So
on keeping on.
gotta keep on keeping on. You gotta flip it a flop.
Life's a garden, dig.
That's true. Life is a garden. Uh, you like to see homos naked, you know?
That's cool with me, man.
No,
I
no,
don't tell you.
No,
homo, you make it. But yeah, let's but we are gonna talk about at least the subject, on here before we get into these videos. We're definitely gonna talk about how the alien ant farm guy got punched in the face by the CKY guy. So, but it's the type of thing where like anything you've ever heard about Chad Ginsburg from CKY is just like he's an overall shitbag who just does fucked up shit, right? Like even like in the CKY videos, there's one where Chad Ginsburg goes to Gigi Allen's grave and gets absolutely shit faced and chugs like a whole bottle of whiskey and like pisses on his grave and like it's just a shit show. You know what I mean? Like, so if you were like, did you know Chad Ginsburg punched the alien ant farm guy in the face? I'd be like, yeah, he's done way worse. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Gigi Allen would approve though.
yeah. Gigi Allen would be like, hell yeah, he's shitting in his grave, dude.
Give me more.
But yeah, that happened. And, it's weird to think about because I bet there's more people talking about CKY and Alien Ant Farm now that somebody threw a punch. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I
Well,
swear, yeah.
do you remember a
Go
couple
ahead.
years ago when the vocalist of Alien Ant Farm allegedly what appeared to look like where he grabbed the fan's hand and pulled it towards his crotch? That was the last
Oh yeah,
newsy
yeah.
thing I saw about them.
Why did he get punched? I want to know. That's what I want to know.
Why did he get?
I want
I
to
you
know
know I
what
was
made him punch him.
I've been following the story, but I think that they've deleted their statements off. I'm trying to find a website that has the full statements now. But
I
yeah,
don't honestly. I remember reading it, and it just like boiled down to like how Chad Ginsburg doesn't play nice with anyone he's on tour with, and just like acts like a complete fool. And this time it led to him punching someone. You know what I mean?
right.
That's what I
Hmm.
remember reading about it the day that it happened. But it just seems like the dude, the original guitarist singer of CKY left a long time ago, and Chad Ginsburg is like taking over. He's been, the main guy now, but it just seems like he might have been part of the reason Homeboy left
Yeah.
in the first place. Yeah.
So
So,
the statement said, sadly, Chad from CKY hasn't figured out how to cohabitate with others after all these years. They will no longer be on the Alien Ant Farm tour through the rest of the UK shows after Chad punched me in the face earlier today. I've watched him treat multiple crew members and opening band members like trash through the Europe shows and cause general drama around our camp. Before the last Europe show, I went to Chad and asked if he had any issue with anyone specifically and if he wanted to have a meeting with the whole crew and bands to discuss what's going on. He ended the table. He upended the table in the dressing room and threw his phone and then canceled their show. Today we still had business things to square away, and I told his manager what a problem Chad was being verbally, as well as fucking up the bus with all his messes every day for other people to clean up. Well, he punched me in the face and pretty much ran away, like I imagine he'll do for all of his future problems. So it just sounds like it's mostly just being on a tour with people that are messy and just having to deal with people's shit in tight areas, right?
yeah. It just sounds to me that this guy's always been kind of an alcoholic and a troublemaker. But that's CKY. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like you wouldn't really assume anything else from CKY, you know what I'm saying? Except for, when you've been doing it for so long, you might want to grow up eventually. But
He did say at the very bottom.
CK, why are you acting like that?
He said, "Stay safe, everybody, and Chad, go to the gym. After that, find a therapist, and in maybe 25 years we can
Oh,
shake
hell.
hands." Yeah, he does. He does say he does talk about his sobriety and stuff like that. But then I just saw this. This is what really caught my eye. Is this article says that it was CKY's Chad, however you say his name, says punching alien ant farm singer was self-defense. I haven't got to read this because I just saw this. I hadn't seen this part of it.
Self-defense.
Yeah, so I'll
that's
scan through
probably not
this.
true.
Are fist fights normal on tour?
Not
mean,
really.
Usually, I would think that everyone would be like, "Look, we're in this together," kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. I've never toured. I'm asking you.
I mean, I've seen beef. I've seen beef happen, but it always is. It never results in fighting most of the time because you know that you're stuck on a tour for 40 days or some shit. And you're just like, I want to beat that dude's ass, but it's awkward when you see them. You know what I mean? It's like if you were like, "Fuck you, boss. You could suck my ass," and then the next day you're like, "What's up?"
They fought on that Lamb of God fought on that Philadelphia DVD.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that it's in band, like in camp fights are the coolest because it's like that's their problem. That's that whole band's problem.
Yeah.
And if y'all obviously if you're the headlining band, you might want to stay together. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Brothers will be fighting though. You know what I mean? Brothers be fighting.
Well,
Women be shopping.
Chad, is that the CKY guy's name, Chad?
Yeah.
He said, "I had to protect myself. It was a split-second reaction to a very angry guy muttering, then yelling, whatever, probably fuck, at me from 10 feet away, charging at me into my personal space, coming at me. He was attacking me. I felt a physical threat, and had I not tried to avoid the attack, I would have been assaulted, for fuck's sake. I could say so much more, but the situation sucks for all. I'd like to stop. Rather not get into all of it. It's no one's biz." I like that he used the word biz. No one uses that. That's pretty cool.
It's nobody's biz.
This is not news as unfortunate as the situation is altogether. Fucking biz, dude.
Kroger's got a good deal on turkeys.
Oh yeah, apparently so. Yeah.
Well, it's just hard to believe that that's what happened, especially when there's video evidence of Chad Ginsburg going to Gigi Allen's grave and getting fucking hammered and pissing on it. Yeah, so I don't know. But you never know. Weird.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me to think, though, of all the bands that we have listened to, the trouble. One of the guys in a band that causes a lot of trouble is like, "Yeah, I'm a guy from CKY." I'll fuck you up. I'll piss on Gigi Allen's grave.
And against Alien Ant Farm,
It's heavy,
I
dude.
mean,
So
Yeah.
heavy.
I just wouldn't have seen that coming. Alien Ant Farm and CKY fighting.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sounds like a headline from like 1995.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you? Is that your?
Don't worry about what
Satan
I'm doing.
Satan worship videos over there?
That's exactly what it was.
All right. Well, what do you guys think about Chad Ginsburg? Probably.
When
I
something
think
like
about
this,
him much, to be
Yeah.
honest.
when something like this happens, because I like Alien Ant Farm's first album a lot. I like that entire or it's not their first album. The first album I listened to, Anthology. I like that album a lot. CKY, I like a handful of songs, and that's about it. Other than what you see on the CKY videos and stuff, but. Yeah, right. I wonder if they got any kind of spike in listens or down, Spotify listens, YouTube views, or anything like that, because people are like, "Oh shit, I hadn't thought about them in a long time." Because I don't know when the last time either one of them put out a record or anything. Like that's how
Well,
far
Alien Ant Farm just put out a new record, right?
Yeah.
did they?
We maybe maybe it was last year, maybe it was earlier this year. But I know that Fuzz sent it to me, and I listened to some songs while I was pooping, and it sounded pretty good.
Well, they
was
just fell
alright.
off my radar, and they're kind of out of my like normal intake of band news and stuff like that. So I didn't know anything about that. So I always just wonder, like, when there's a big incident with someone like that, or like when the possibly moving the hand towards the crotch thing happened. Like, did their listen spike up or anything? Yeah, just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just both bands are like. I mean, I would say that Alien Ant Farm is a little more, familiar, like recognized than CKY, but both bands are not very in the limelight, and they haven't been since their first albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, that album was sick, and I used to follow them for a little bit, as well as Alien Ant Farm. Like, that anthology album was sick, and then I followed them for a little bit after that also. So, but whatever. Celebrity Deathmatch, bring it back.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
Oh, yeah,
Let's get
dude.
some fights going. Let's do some real life ones though. MMA matches.
Band
Like
versus
They used to do
band.
the celebrity. They used to do celebrity boxing,
Yeah,
like real life.
yeah. They
and
should do that.
bring that
They
shit back.
Keep
Well,
doing
they
it.
are. I mean,
Jake Paul. Yeah. They should
Yeah.
base the whole event around stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's Dave Chappelle versus Gilbert Godfrey in this next round.
Gilbert Godfrey's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead actually.
Yeah, he'd die again. If he,
Yeah,
That'd be an
He would
interesting
die
fight.
again.
he would definitely
Yeah.
die.
He's like, Chappelle's got me in a headlock. But Toby, do you want to tell us about your podcast?
Of course I do. I do the Secret Levels podcast. It's a retro video game review show where we go over one game per episode. We go over the history, the story of the gameplay, some fun facts, and we'll let you know if it's still worth playing. Our next episode is going to be Gremlins 2, the new batch for the NES. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, actually, it's not just this month. It's going to be spreading all the way to January, from November to January. We are part of a campaign called Gamebury 2024, and we are taking donations on GoFundMe. You can go to the gamemarkspod.com/donate to donate to the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is what we're raising money for. There's some prizes. A lot of it is like wrestling related, but I'm going to be doing some streams on twitch.tv/TobyVonDoom, and there's going to be some rewards if you donate while I'm streaming. Like, you can donate $20 and make me take a shot of vodka. There's some other fun, goofy things while I'm streaming to like reverse the screen so it's backwards for me while I play. So check it out on Tuesday. Every Tuesday I will be streaming on Twitch, and it'll be to benefit St. Jude. So yeah, check out the stream and the podcast and stuff. Rabbit, what about you?
What's up, nerds? My name's Rabbit. I am in a band called Terminated. We're not doing much right now. We're on slight hiatus, but I am pleased to announce my new band, Make Suffer Maker.
Make Suffer Maker.
Make Suffer Maker great again. So look out for that. I'll have an album up next week.
Next week.
Yep, I'm on it. It's gonna be a 6-song EP.
Concept album.
Concept album, yeah.
Yeah.
Called Plurals.
Good callback.
My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and you've been nerding out with Rickshaw. If you like all the stuff that we do here, please go and listen to the audio versions of the things that we do. You could find those on all the places, such as Spotify or Apple Podcasts, where you could hear those things and listen to us talk about dumb shit for like a couple hours. And I'm sure that you could get into it because if you're a band dude or follow bands, we're all in kind of the same band dude culture where we like to talk about,
chick.
or chick. We like to talk about music. We like to talk about, video games every now and then, pop culture, movies every now and then, all that stuff. Sometimes we make tier lists and stuff, and it makes everybody mad, and that's why we do it. Uh, Also, I'm in a band called Never Rest. We are working on new music right now. By next year, you'll see some stuff that we're doing. We're gonna start coming out with that stuff. And I am also in a new band called Supper Maker. Or we used to be called Make Them Supper,
Make them
but
But the
We
guitars
got to
got
cease and
canceled.
desist
yeah,
on that one.
yeah, so you like that brown gravy, you like that side of mashed potato, you got the peas, you know what I'm
meatloaf,
saying? You
ketchup
got-
on top.
yeah, you gotta cook the ketchup on top. You gotta put the ketchup in and then put it in the oven. So
Honestly, I
Yeah.
could get some meatloaf, right?
break down some meatloaf, dude. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and tell your mom about us. Remember when I used to go on that tangent? Hey, tell your mom about us. So
She can make us supper.
yeah.
Tell your mom we said hi.
Hell yeah. All right. See you later, nerds.